Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I did. It really did. But if it's going to suck, it might as well suck with a point, which the Stars got. Their 11th consecutive road game with at least 1 point. But it probably feels like a loss because they had the lead with less than 3 minutes to go and then lost in overtime. And even worse, they lost Tiger. Let's try that again. They lost Tyler Seguin to an injury early in the first period. We'll break it all down. We will have some fun. Sean's here. Luds is here. I'm here. And Ryan's here. So let's start the postgame show. This is the DLLS Stars postgame show after the Stars lose in overtime by a 2-1 score. No, 3-2 score. Let's get the score right, to the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden. Alongside Craig Ludwig and Sean Shapiro joins us remotely. I'm Owen Newkirk. Our producer tonight is Ryan Vaughters. Before we get to Sean, Luds, and everything in between, only 1,000 miles or so, let's talk about two big things. One, final night of our DLLS Cyber Monday sale, which actually went into Tuesday. And look at that deal. $26 for the first year of your annual subscription. You get a free t-shirt with it, plus all the DLS diehard level access, whether it's the articles, merchandise discounts, the discounts on events, and access to the diehard only Discord lounge. I have never seen, since we opened DLLS, a diehard annual subscription that cheap. It's less than the price of a DLLS shirt, a regularly priced shirt. Take advantage of it now. Speaking of which, it's also Giving Day? National Giving? I can't remember the term of it. It's Day of Giving. Thank you. It's been a long night. We are here at All City, DLS, and all of the other affiliates are continuing to partner with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Our partnership we started a while ago and will continue, I think, for at least 2 or 3 more years. And great cause. Everything we do tonight, whether it's super chats or straight donations, are going to Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's a wonderful charity. Please do what you can, give what you can, and we will recognize you in the show. All right, let's say hi to Sean. There he is. Hi, Sean. Nice Christmas tree in the background.
Hello.
We too are festive.
It's actually an upside down. It's actually an upside. It's an upside down. Let's see if I can get a better part. It's upside down.
It's an inverted Christmas tree.
I like those.
It's an inverted Christmas tree.
Light so it'll spin around, Sean?
It doesn't spin, and also I figured it's the best we can do in my house because we celebrate Hanukkah, and so I figured going with the upside down holiday tree is a good way to.
I have a thought
to steal a bit of other holidays. So,
have you ever heard of the Netflix series Stranger Things?
Oh yeah.
Have you watched it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're familiar with the upside down and the Demogorgon?
No. Well, I've watched it. I haven't watched
literally
like
season
5
1.
seasons.
Anyway, I think if you're gonna have an upside down Christmas tree, you should have a Demogorgon with it. So maybe a Demogorgon.
Do you remember every episode of everything you guys watch?
No, but it's a main theme. It's like, did you see Superman? Do you know who Lex Luthor is? The Demogorgon is like the main villain in the first. Anyway, that's.
Was he in Stranger Things?
Not Lex Luthor.
I meant Lex Luthor.
No.
Well, that would be strange, wouldn't it?
That would be extremely
okay. Well, then he
strange.
should have been in it.
If suddenly you looked over and in the
That would be.
1980s in Hawkins, Indiana, there's Lex Luthor, that would have been wild. A young Gene Hackman.
I know Hatua.
Yeah, I know. I bet you do. That has nothing to do with it.
I don't
But
know.
also funny. Okay, so pulling it back to the Day of Giving, Sean. Here is our menu for folks tonight, because you can send us a super chat and you can send straight donations, but we also have a possible fundraising goal. And yes, these are what you see. If somebody were to donate $100 tonight, Luds will give the one finger salute to the camera. If it's $200, we have a brand new song about Craig Ludwig. These are a lot about you, Luds.
I'm feeling like a very cheap lady of the evening.
No,
right now
you are
when
a
I
very
seen that
expensive
name on
lady
here
of the
and all
evening.
these dollar signs.
You can just thank Sam for not being here tonight. For $500, he will personalize a curse word. He will tell you off personally. Then
Personalize a curse word?
It says personalize F off from Luds.
Oh, I look forward to that
Yes,
one.
you actually are
I'll
begging
give you
for
a few
that.
extra ones for that one.
For $1,000, you can have beer with Luds.
What?
I believe the terms were during the second period of a Stars game, you can run down to Hooters next door, have a beer for a period. And then for $2,000, we will let you and a +1 come to our studio, watch a road game with us, and then sit in on our post-game show.
Oh, well, my name's not on that one, so I can just watch this from home.
No, but they can have a chair next to you.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
For $2,000.
Is there going to be a cooler between us?
There could be a cooler.
Well, I think that you should let them know.
Okay, well, there should probably be a cooler between you and Luds.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Are we in agreement? Okay. So anybody wants to hit any of those up, let us go.
They can't all be in the same evening, though, right?
Well, no.
Did anybody think about that?
You mean like spread them out?
I don't know. I'm asking a question. I don't know the rules to this game.
We are the judge, jury, and executioner, so I think we get to rule on the spot.
Okay.
I would think that you probably do them on separate occasions.
Oh.
Unless somebody wants to give us $3,000, in which case you can come watch the game with us. Go with Luds to
there's
Hooters
four
for
of them. Nobody's going to be here anyway. I'm just flipping people off and saying stuff.
Yeah,
And
you're off to a good start. Okay.
Do things stack? Like, do these things stack? Like, as we hit, or is it like you get to
No.
like
Each
$100
donation? If you do $100, he'll do that. And if we get one or two of those $100 ones, he'll flash the middle finger a couple of times.
So,
if we get a couple $500 ones, he'll tell them both to F off.
But so,
Gladly,
like,
probably.
If someone does $1,000, do they get everything below? Like, is it a?
See, that's a good question. That's where I was going with it.
No, I think they specifically have to do. Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends. If I see what you're saying. So like if they hit that, they get the first 3 levels plus level 4.
Yeah, like
I should have my own. I should have my own unit at the Fort Worth Zoo. I feel like right now.
Yes, but at least you're getting well fed.
Ben also said highest donation gets a free shirt.
Oh, how about that? The highest donation on tonight's post-game show will get a free DLLS shirt.
And he said they stack.
And they do stack. Okay, so Sean, there's the answer.
Okay.
The bosses said if we get 1,000, Luds will do the first.
No, really?
Well, the first one's easy. You just have to flip off the camera. The second one is you get to hear the new song about you. The third one is you get to personalize, tell them to go F themselves. So far, you're having fun. The fourth one is you get to have beer with them. Also, you're winning. And then the fifth tier is they come and watch a game with us and sit in on the post-game show with a cooler. Okay. Thank you. I think. See, you know what's amazing about Luds is that he has a very selective memory. He remembers the most important things. The cooler.
Priority.
Like the parade float with the cooler that you want.
Okay, can we move on to Tyler Seguin?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
you. All right, so that's the basis of things tonight. Let's start with the bad news. Well, I guess we
don't know yet. We don't know.
Right. Well, let's start with the presumed bad news, which is Tyler Seguin suffered an injury early in this hockey game. Luds, I want you to break down what you saw on this because it doesn't look good. And he was helped off the ice and did not return to tonight's game. They just lost Liam Bichel against Ottawa to a 6 to 8 week injury for a surgery, lower body. Now this.
Yeah, it just started. It seemed harmless on the wall. You know, he ended up getting his leg tangled up a little bit, and this is where, you know, you've got a Ranger player falling on top of him. And then what I didn't like, and it looks a little different from we've got another view after this, but you can see where I couldn't tell here. Is he coming down on his ankle or on his calf area or on his knee? And then as we get around to the front of it, and here's the one thing I kind of ruled out. Go back one more, please. Ryan, that one there, he's grabbing his knee. So
Right there.
Right there. He takes his right hand, puts it on his knee. And there I kind of, after I looked at all of them, I thought, well, it doesn't look like it's a Liam Bichsel kind of thing, which was an ankle. And then you can see here where Gavrikov is coming down, and you can see, his right hip is on his knee, but then I see this ankle again, and I'm like, no, I don't think that's what it was. And here he is again, grabbing at his knee area. So my guess, or our guess, I guess, is they're somewhere in that neighborhood. And again, those can be a grade 1, a 2, and, on up. And as Tyler did skate off, he was bending his knee obviously with help. And you can see him testing it a little bit. He was kind of swerving in and out, which you're generally testing the inside and outside of your knee, which I believe is what he's doing. And this is all a complete guess because we're not going to know for another, because it's going to be lower body, I'm assuming is what we're going to
I'm positive of that. And then the really sad thing, Sean, is not only is Tyler Seguin playing well, he is, entered this season healthy after just, you've talked about him being sort of not morbid, because that's a little too dark, but maybe a bit more morose about his potential for his career at one point, feeling down about how hard the rehab was. Well, this year he entered the season, for at least this age, Tyler Seguin, relatively healthy. And this isn't too many games in a condensed schedule. This is just bad luck.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we can just literally say it. Tyler has said on the record during that year, he came back and got into 3 games at the end. He said on the record, I think it was an article with NHL.com, told them like thought his career might be over. So he's been open and honest about the stuff he dealt with before. So I don't think we don't have to beat around the bush on that. It was, for this one, I always have a tough time watching the knee injuries, because as someone who has blown out their knee and done various things to their knee, it is definitely, this didn't look good and made me cringe watching. And even those still pictures right there weren't making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. The other funny thing about knee stuff that I've learned, both from my own life experience and talking to others and everything like that, is knees are very weird, right? And sometimes the injuries that have the biggest initial pain are actually the easiest to recover with, and some of the subtler pain ones, if that's the right word here, actually take longer. So where I'm going with this I think we all saw where it happened. We all saw it was a knee. We all saw this happen. And we're definitely not going to expect Tyler Seguin to play tomorrow night against the New Jersey Devils. But other than that, I think anything is up in the air, because this is the only people that really are going to know it's such a wide variety of things that could happen. It could be just, it was a contusion type impact thing, and there's a lot of swelling, and after a day off tomorrow, maybe it starts to go down and they're like, okay, this isn't that bad, or maybe it's something worse. And I'm hoping it's the first one I laid out there, but knees are weird. And
here's the update, Sean.
It's speculative.
According to Robert Tiffin, because he can listen to the audio that Heike sent us to our media group, I can't listen to it. We're literally on the air. Glenn Gulletson didn't have an update on Seguin after the game, said he'll be reevaluated tomorrow, and they're hoping for the best. Like he said, we're hoping for good news like we always do, but we won't know until tomorrow where he's at.
That's what he should have said about Liam Bichsel
on Sunday night. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's a question for you. Has Tyler, we know about, the hips and things like that and shoulder, but has he ever had a knee injury?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know what knee it was? And it doesn't matter. Okay. The reason I asked that question is,
I want to say left, but I might be wrong.
Generally, these guys would wear braces. And so maybe he had a brace on that one, and it was just, hopefully he did. And so here, I want to bring this up right now. Okay. Again, I know I'm drifting again.
That's okay.
But
Sean drifts
I just had this conversation last night, and it was because I was watching football, or yesterday afternoon, whatever it may be. I had said, I do not understand why we don't have kids starting at the age of whatever that age is, 14, 15 years old. I'm very fortunate, never had any of the knee stuff, right? But I've seen Matt Tkachuk, Hatcher, they've all had these things. The braces are like a feather now. The Donjoy ones. Oh,
you're saying like teach
why
them to wear
don't they wear braces starting at 14, 15? They get used to it. I would be the kid that wouldn't do it. I'm just telling you. But I just think if they're young enough, they just become part of your equipment. And can
right.
you make a shin pad with a brace inside of it to just protect it from doing that motion? I don't know.
That's an interesting
But I
thought.
would think by now, you know, even the brace thing, I've seen these players wearing them. They're like, dude, we don't even know we have them on anymore.
Would
So,
you like to flip
it's
off the
kinda
camera
preventive.
before the break or after the break? We're past $100. In fact, we're up to $240 right now, which means
Just to flip people off?
to that, and we'll also hear your song afterwards.
Oh,
But
the song.
would
I
you-
haven't heard the song yet, though.
No, you haven't. But you get to choose.
Wait,
do you want
can
to
I
flip them
can
off
I flip
now?
Ben off for the song?
Would
and
you like
just
to
get two birds in one stone?
Do you want to do it now or then?
Yeah, I think I just did. There
I
you
know.
go. Who am I flipping off though?
About they're stacking it up, so about 5 people so far.
Oh, so I'm flipping 5 people off?
That's 2.
Hey, we also hit 200, so the Luds songs. In
There.
the flag.
That's what we're
Sean's
talking
helping me
about.
out.
Sean's there too.
Sean's there.
So
I could do this all night. I could sit here like this. I don't got to do another thing.
all right,
We finally found something in my wheelhouse. There
I
it
knew
is.
You're gonna like it. Guess what, folks? We're gonna hear a new song about Luds on the other
There's
side
a bonus one on
of
the
our
way
ad
out.
break here on the DLS Stars postgame show.
Look at that.
All right, let's talk about Aura Frames. It is the perfect idea and solution for your holiday shopping needs. Are you a last-minute shopper like I am? Of course you are. We all do. You run up to empty shelves, or you run out of ideas, or maybe you can't even get something shipped in time. Well, this is the foolproof, home run, knockout out of the park answer. Get an Aura Frame, whether it's for a parent, a grandparent, some other relative, your spouse, maybe a sibling. Do it now and act fast, because for a limited time, you can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura Frames' best-selling Carver matte frame, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using the promo code DLLS at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code DLLS. This deal is exclusive to viewers, and frames will sell out fast. So order yours today to make sure you get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Now let's talk about Shopify, because when you were a kid, what dreams did you have? What did you want to be when you grew up? Maybe you wanted to be an astronaut, or maybe like Sam, you just wanted to be over 5 feet tall. Oh, that's not very nice about Sam. He's not even here. Well, how about starting your own business? Did you know that Shopify is the e-commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US? In fact, Shopify even handles the DLLS merchandise store. They power that. Like this shirt right here. What a great new face-off collection shirt. And of course, they have you covered with website creation, product descriptions, email and social media marketing, and much, much more. AI tools designed to help you maximize sales. Turn your big business ideas into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/allcity. That's shopify.com/allcity. Look at that. One more bonus one. Now, since you are donating so generously, and I believe we're up to $260, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan, should we describe it or just play it? All right, here's a new song about Luds.
His blunder has flow, his shin pads were wide. Even Vinnie Paul would say that he's a swell guy. Hey, Luds, Luds, hey, Luds, we love our Luds. 2 cups to his name, number 3 on his back. He only played defense, was never on the attack. Hey, Luds, hey, Luds, hey, Luds, we love our Luds. Hey, Craig Ludwig, he's the man. Nobody can do an ad read like you can. His fists are like bricks, he's rugged and tough. He does what he wants because he doesn't give a fuck. Luds, Luds, Luds,
Quick, put the K there.
Luds, we love our Luds,
Close.
everybody!
Can they hear us? Okay.
How long does this go on?
Luds,
Are we muted?
Luds, we
No.
love our Luds. Luds, Luds.
You don't get to answer this.
The problem is I'm German. Okay?
So we need a German Oktoberfest version of that. Sean, if you were going to play part of that as the Luds introduction to each show, or if I said, now joining me, Craig Ludwig, and we play, is it the chorus or is it the big finale there? Which one do you think is, or is it the part where he says the FU and then there's no CK?
I could add it.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I think the chorus is a good entry. It becomes iconic, and then that leads. I do know that.
Interesting.
I think we should have, to GM Ben in the chat here. We didn't put a number where our intrepid reporter Sam, who is not with us tonight, unfortunately, Sam has a past history as a singer-songwriter. People, there should be a number where Sam Nestler composes a song and performs it live for us. So I'm gonna go.
He's not wrong. Yeah, we need to get Sam to pull out the guitar and mess around.
Really?
Yeah. He's going to be shy about it, but you know what, Luds? I think
he's watching right now.
You can cajole Sam into doing it. By the way, let's put the menu back up, if you could.
Are we going to talk about the game at all?
Yes, in a moment. All right, we have hit the first 2 tiers of our Day of Giving fundraising. We are in the 260 range, I think, right now. We've already had somebody suggest that our TO said, new T-shirt, we love our Luds.
Oh,
needs to be the new shirt. I like that idea. So if we can get to $500, the person with the largest donation will get a personalized F off from Luds. If we get to 1,000, GM Ben is going to pay to have you have a beer with Luds.
Oh, he is.
Isn't he?
Get clearance on that, Clarence, or no?
No, I'm saying that. What do you say?
Well,
doesn't that seem right?
Yeah, I thought we were going to do it like for a period or something like that. I mean, it's not just a beer.
Well, if you're going to make Ben pay for beer, then you might as well set the parameters.
Well, I'm just saying. I thought we talked about at least for a period of the game over at.
Well, we're up to 260, so keep those donations coming in. And for everybody that's contributed thus far, thank you very much. You are supporting Big Brothers, Big Sisters. It's a wonderful cause. All right, Sean, Luds, let's break down this game. The vaunted power play of the Dallas Stars did not play a key factor tonight. In fact, it looked downright pedestrian, but it was right after that power play that led to the Rangers' first goal.
Actually, right after it, right?
Literally right after.
Yeah, there's a couple little boo-boos here in it. And time and score. Esa Lindell, your best defenseman, right? And Esa's out there at the end of this. You have to know how much time is left on the clock in a power play. Yes, you want a goal and you're trying to pinch and keep pucks in, and Esa moves the puck down to the wall. But again, what Esa does here is he continues to move forward. And as he does that, he gets down a little bit lower. Then all of a sudden the puck turns over a little bit, and you can see Esa down here in the slot area, as a matter of fact. Now that means that there is only, because Coco Cabana is back here on the blue line. So he's the only one back here. And then here's Esa again. And then the puck turns over and he kind of wants to stay in. And right here he realizes, oops, I got to get out of there. And out comes the goal scorer out of the penalty box. Now it ends up becoming a 2-on-1 the other direction. And here's Coco. I don't know if Coco saw him or not, but it's really a 2-on-1. But he comes over and tries to, break the play up. He probably thought he could get there, and he doesn't. And ultimately, Soucy comes in, and then there's a little 5-hole, and it somehow squeaks right through Casey's legs and into the back of the net.
That was Laba, the one that took the initial shot. So Soucy gets that puck ahead of Capobianco, chips it. So it's almost a 1-on-1 from the left
you mean
slot.
down the ice, yeah.
He was the first shooter. DeSmith gets most of it, but it trickles behind him. But I'll tell you one thing. I have not watched the trying to make sure I say Noah Laba, who's 42. He's the young centerman. He had a lot of scoring chances tonight. He seemed like he was getting up into the play quite a bit, including on that goal.
Trying to find somebody.
Yes.
Right? Especially at home.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, the Rangers with a win tonight, just the third time at home in 12 games this year. It has not been good for them at Madison Square Garden so far tonight. Sean, we're going to break this one down, and then you can share thoughts on either of those two goals. Here is the second one, as Kyle Capobianco hadn't scored since March of 2023 with the Winnipeg Jets.
Well, should we ask Sean about the first one? 1-5-hole on him?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Please. Absolutely.
Thoughts on that one? Just it just happens kind of thing, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, I have a if anyone is looking at this game and pointing fingers at Casey DeSmith, they have to look at the other 4 fingers that are pointing back at them right now, because that's what happens. It happens. It's also the second shot of the game Casey faced for a game in the third period where he's facing 20 whatever shots he faced in the third period in overtime. Second shot of the game's a rush chance like that. It happens. It's one of those where I look at Casey's entire body of work and I can't put blame on him for I can't overly dissect this goal and worry about his play from tonight.
Yeah. You know what, though? The one thing I do want to dissect with you, Sean, because when you talk about when you're pointing a finger, there's 4 fingers pointing back at you. I actually did that a couple months ago.
Or just one, depending on what part of the show.
But it's not true. It's not true, because when your thumb is always pointing forward, there's only 3 fingers that are pointing back at you. I know. I've heard this saying for a long time, and then the other. It was like 2 months ago.
Can I derail you further?
Well, yeah, sure.
In the chat,
You're saying I'm derailed. I was just picking up on.
You were talking about thumbs, but they're suggesting that we do a German polka version of that song.
I agree with that. I can get into.
Well, Luds is right.
My dad had a band, and that's what he played was a lot of polka.
I would love to hear a Luds and polka.
Yeah, I would too.
That would be great. Sean,
see, there's 3. That's what I'm saying.
He's right. Right. Yeah. I'm never going to look at this the same way. I'm going to have to change the phrasing on that. So,
see, everybody just learned something tonight.
Technically, I'm pointing 2 fingers at someone then with the thumb.
Finger and thumb.
So I'm not actually pointing 1 finger.
Yeah. These are the kind of thoughts that Luds goes through at
I just
3 a.m. when everyone else is asleep.
Correct things. I try to.
I like your specificity, though.
See, now if I do that, my problem is this one doesn't go any higher, so it kind of looks like it's a little bit. So it doesn't even. Yeah, it's that shouldn't even be part of the.
You have to hold it down with your other hand.
So what happened on the second goal?
Okay, so let's go to the Capobianco goal to tie it at 1.
Well, a lot of traffic. That's what happened here. But Maverick Bourque did a lot of work on this goal. Mav's on the wall here. I like what he does as he comes up. Puck got turned over. Mav's starting to get your skates pointed at your own end in case something happens going the other direction. He picks off a puck. He gets the puck back down again. Ultimately, he follows his shot up. He gets the rebound, and he has to go into the corner to grab the rebound. And so now this is all Maverick Bourque doing all this kind of work. So he had a lot to do with this goal. Ultimately, out in the middle, gets bumped over to the defenseman, back to the other D. Ultimately, another shot goes to the net. Then it goes back over to Maverick over here. And what Mav doesn't, he wanted to throw the puck to the net. He doesn't do that. He throws it back out to the point. He gets all of the Ranger forwards to get down inside the top, almost the hash mark area. So he gets everybody sucked in there. Puck goes out to the point. Then there's a shot coming up. And then there's a little bit of traffic on it, a little bit recovery again. And then you can find out here what happens. And a lot of this right near the end, I give a lot of credit here to Robo. And Robo isn't just scoring goals from everywhere. He's going to the front of the net. And when you go to the front of the net, a lot of bodies that the goaltender has to look through. And here's our buddy Gavrikov. He tries to clear this out. He doesn't get it out. Robo does the work again in front of the net. Now he creates even more of a distraction for the goaltender. You can see what he's looking through here. And then Coco puts it in the back of the net.
So it's 1-1.
Luds.
Go ahead, Sean.
Luds, there's a lot of talk, obviously, around Robo and Team USA. And we all know the coach for the Rangers also happens to be the coach.
Oh, I hope you're going to say something about Robo about his game tonight, because I wrote it down, and I hope you're going to say it. What are you going to say, Sean?
You look at his game tonight, and obviously lots of people are going to say Jason Roberts should be on Team USA for this amount of goals and this, that, or the other. If you're the coach, if you're going to coach the Americans and you played against them tonight, and you're looking at why my team got beat in front of the net tonight, I'm going to say, and I'm going to look, hey, this guy won net battles. What do I need to do to get into Jordan Binnington's face in the gold medal game in Italy? This is the moment that pops for me when it comes to Jason Roberts and potentially making Team USA more than any puck he actually puts in the net off his own stick.
I just showed Owen. I wrote Mike Sullivan down on here in the second period because I wanted to talk about that. And part of it, Sean, though, to be honest with you, Robo, I think he only had one shot tonight. You know how he's been getting 5, 6, 7 shots. And I'm like, okay, is Robo, is he just laying off a little bit? You would think he'd be, are you a little nervous because you're playing in front of the head coach and stuff like that? But there was a couple other plays tonight that we're not showing. But what I find with Robo now is when there's a shot going to the net and he's at the front of the net, he makes a second and third effort. His nose is down. He spins off of people, and he goes right to the crease. He's like a dog looking for a bone, and his nose is down. And it was one, I think Shesterkin actually had it in his glove, but he had spun off of somebody, a defenseman in front, and he was down. He was looking for the puck. So it tells you how hungry he is, and it's a big reason why he's scoring a lot of goals besides his shot and accuracy and things like that. But I wondered the same thing. I wondered, big game from him. Did he come into the game, trying to do this or that, and in front of the head coach? And I mean, my own personal feeling is what he's done in the last 3 weeks or whatever it is, and he continues to do that. To me, he's on that list, and it's in ink.
Hold on, Sean.
Yeah.
We have to go to the second break. I've also been informed from our GM, Ben, that he has created a polka version of that Luds song. We're waiting on donations. He said if we get another $100 in donations, we would play that German polka version. But we'll finish off our breakdown next here on the DLS Stars postgame show.
With over 700 5-star reviews and an average rating of 4.9, Cuylle Roofing is one of the most trusted names in roofing across North Texas and Austin. Homeowners and business owners alike consistently praise Cuylle for their honesty, their follow-through, and quality workmanship. Whether it's your home or business, Cuylle Roofing has you covered. They specialize in both residential and commercial roofing projects. Based right here in North Texas, Cuylle isn't some storm-chasing fly-by-night crew. They're local, experienced, and committed to doing things the right way. Schedule a free roof inspection and get a free DLLS shirt. Replace your roof with Cuylle and choose between a free Blackstone grill or a Traeger smoker. If your home was hit by recent storms, don't wait. Cuylle offers free storm damage assessments. Cuylle isn't just good at roofing, they're great at communication. You'll always know where your project stands and what to expect next. Call or go online to schedule your free roof inspection, and don't forget to ask about your free grill. Visit QuyllisGC.com or just search Cuylle Roofing and Construction. That's QUALIS, or call 817-500-9008.
Let's talk about Monarch. Most people can't name all of their financial accounts or what they're worth. Now, Monarch is here to help you with it, because if you're making good money, sometimes you actually don't use enough of it to work for you, or maybe you lose track of it, or maybe you get a little bit lax in your spending and suddenly you're not building as much as you should. But with Monarch, it's way more than just a budgeting app. You can maximize your investments. You can increase your saving rates. It's built for people with busy lives. Because look, we're working hard. We're trying to make a good living. The last thing you do is have time to sit around and think about your money. Monarch can help you do all of that, making sure that you don't leave money on the table. And of course, that you don't need to track every dollar, but you shouldn't be ignoring your finances. Don't let financial opportunities slip through the cracks. Use code DLLS at monarch.com in your browser for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarch.com with code DLLS.
My ex-wife, so did you go home last night?
See, that's the problem with having a recorded commercial spot, is that we can then, we can have a conversation and go right into it. Just a quick reminder, everybody, that we are a little short of the next version of the donation level that GM Ben in the chat was saying. If you'd like to hear the German polka version of the Luds song, which we debuted in the last segment after you flipped off the camera because we hit the first level. Ryan, would you show the menu real quick for everybody? We've added
We should have little crosses through.
I know. Well, that requires more. We need another body on the production side. That's too much of Ryan by himself. So we already hit the $100 level. Then you guys collectively hit the $200 level. We've added one in for $100 more we're at $260 right now. Ben says we get to $360. We'll have the German song. Get to $500. We'll get a personalized F off from Luds. And then of course the really fun ones at the top. So while we wait to see if those will come in, let's talk about is there anything you guys want to share about the second period, or should I blaze right through it?
Except they were between the second and third period?
No, the second period, not the third.
Okay, but I'm saying not a lot happened, because weren't they outshot like 23 to something?
The second period was very close. It was 11-10.
Oh,
the third period
no
was
overtime.
Extremely Rangers heavy.
It was lopsided.
Okay.
So nothing happened.
So I didn't think there was anything. I mean, we could talk about a couple of chances. Rantanen had the 3-on-1 where he tried to shoot it and then got really mad.
Is that the 5-hole one?
That was the one where he had Steele on his right and Wyatt.
Yeah, Steele wasn't getting that puck.
So other than that, and by the way, DeSmith made a great save on Sam Carrick on the rush 2-on-1 where was it Petrovic was the defenseman that took the passing lane, and so Carrick had to shoot, and DeSmith made the one-on-one save. Anyway, let's go to the third. Other than a couple of, we'll get to the goals. It felt like it was a tilted ice in that final
was it ever
20 minutes.
Yeah, the Rangers had it. They had it going on there.
Sean, what did you think about the way that that Casey DeSmith played tonight? I know the result goes in the way of the Rangers, but it felt like if not for Casey, this one might have been a little earlier New York scoring.
Yeah, I thought he was really good tonight. It's why I was early on. We talked about that first goal, and we can nitpick on that if we want to. But there's one of the reasons the Stars picked up a point tonight was the way Casey DeSmith played, particularly in the third period. This is a game, I think, where we in our text back and forth while we're all watching this game, it's like I was saying, like, I think at some point the Stars might want to get a shot of their own this period, right? Like, and eventually, obviously, they scored on their first shot, but like I thought he was really good tonight. I thought the way he has a tendency in his game where he is always going to be energetic, right? Like his style of play is always going to be energetic. It's always going to be out there. It's going to be aggressive, and there's times where that can be. And there's times where that can be.
Sorry, T.O. just donated another $100 immediately after I told him that I would flip off the camera if we hit the 360 mark.
Oh, you're going to flip off.
I'm going to do it, and we're going to hear your song. Keep going, Sean.
It's not
awesome.
It's not that hard.
Awesome.
Oh, no, I'm not worried about it. I just think it's funny how fast he donated after I said I'd do it.
Owen is scared of his squeaky clean image being ruined.
No, hardly. Anyway, Sean, please continue.
But unlike Casey DeSmith's game is one where it's always going to feel chaotic and active and energetic. And there's times where that can be all over the place. And then there's times where teams can build and take energy off of that. And now, obviously, it didn't lead to shots at the other end or anything like that, but it was one of those where you're watching him play and you felt confident in his game. And that's not always the case with DeSmith and net. So you're watching this, and even with the quantity and quality of shots, at no point are you feeling like, oh, you know what, the Rangers are going to score because of the goaltender. It's going to take the right play to beat him. It's going to take something a little bit wonky, something a little bit weird, and that is the goal that beat him, obviously, to eventually tie the game with late in the third period. So I thought it's a point tonight because of Casey DeSmith, and that's the end of the bottom line for me.
Yep.
All right, Luds.
Yo.
We don't have a breakdown, but we can talk about it. The Mikko Rantanen goal with Wyatt Johnston as the Stars take a 2-1 lead. The official time on the Rantanen goal was at 9:32, so not quite halfway through the third period. It's his 11th goal of the year. Wyatt gets his 15th assist. Dallas has the lead very much against the run of play.
Yeah, 2-on-1. Wyatt has the puck, both on their offsides. Wyatt kind of turns his body like he's going to try to make a pass to Rantanen early. He decides to pull it. He gets Gavrikov to go down. It surprised me when Gavrikov went down that when Wyatt pulled it, and because you can tell, like Wyatt would be down where his skates would be. I'm surprised that Gavrikov didn't spin around and try to get his stick in that pass lane over to Rantanen. But Wyatt makes a perfect pass to Rantanen, and as we know, he doesn't make a mistake when he gets that kind of an opportunity. I don't know. Did it beat Shesterkin on the short side over the glove?
It was over the glove side.
It was
pad,
over the glove
yes.
hand. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So he just didn't get across,
glove,
and I wasn't sure if it went through him or it made it up over the top.
But honestly, if he doesn't elevate that over the pad, I think Shesterkin makes that save.
Yeah.
He has to get that puck up in the air, and that's why it went in.
Yeah, it obviously was a great play by both of the Stars, top two offensive players so far.
Yes, agreed. Sean, because T.O. is currently the high donator of the night, Ben said whoever donated the most money, he would give him a free DLS shirt. T.O., who has apparently one or two more DLS hockey shirts than I do even, said that he would donate it to you because you flipped off the camera without being prompted, and he thought that was really generous of you.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
And I thought you'd appreciate that.
It is the season of giving, so I appreciate the thought.
And your new microphone will be wrapped up inside it.
Yes, for the headset and everything.
Well, did Ben see him snap that in half? Sean, I'd love for you to, by the way, pick out which shirt you'd like. If you can think about it, which one, take your pick, and we'll make sure that Ben knows that T.O. is donating it to you.
Can I let T.O. pick the shirt? Is that okay? Because the only DLLS shirt. Yeah, I'll let him pick the shirt because I feel that's the fair way to do it. I don't have a single DLS hockey shirt. I have the amalgamation, which I'm saying on purpose for our friend Sam at home, and I have the Skyline one, and I have the one that's got the logo. I don't have one of the
flag
shirts
shirt.
that's got. I don't have one of the actual hockey.
I mean,
So,
if it were
dealer's
me, Sean should get an Otter shirt for goalies, or the Finnish Mafia shirt because it's a great shirt. But Sean also likes beer.
I do like the Finnish Mafia.
And so this one reminds me an awful lot of a beer logo down in Texas. So maybe this one.
I don't know, but now that you're pulling up shirts, I think while we were breaking down that last goal, we should have had the Wyatt bit shirt or whatever next to the Moose shirt.
16-bit next to
that's
the Moose. Yeah.
Ryan would have been crook on the draw. He'd had them shirts up there side by side.
Oh, Sean, you have 2 shirts coming though. You have this.
I do?
I think you're getting this one and the both of the Face-Off collection shirt, according to Ben.
Okay,
there you go.
Then make it not one of those.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. I want to briefly mention the play that Robo made because we talked about him being a little more quiet as far as scoring chances tonight, but he had a pass for a redirection at the across crease to Hintz. Great save by Shesterkin, but I thought that was a really good setup by Robo.
It was a perfect play.
Yeah.
Better save though.
It was a really good save. But also, if that goes in, it's 3-1, the game's over. So that was the play for Shesterkin when they needed it because Dallas had, by my count in the third period, 17-5 scoring chances in favor of the Rangers. That's a huge difference. And then 6-on-5, final 2 minutes plus of the game. I believe officially it was with 2:13 left. Will Cuylle scores on a rebound. Panarin threw one from the point. Trocheck tipped it. Saved by DeSmith. Cuylle gets the rebound, just whips it and goes in.
Yeah, for me, this is Sean. Break this down. I don't know if there's anything different. I mean, Casey's in scramble mode on this thing, right?
Yeah, and it's let's give credit where credit's due to Cuylle. He makes the first save, Luds, and it's a space too where once you make the first save as the goalie, you kind of expect some help from your D, and you kind of expect a little bit of, and it's a smart play by Cuylle to throw it back in and get the bank. And as much as those plays can look more embarrassing for the goalie than they actually are, honestly, because it's a very difficult play. It's a position where everything is built on getting in the way of the puck. And it's one of the few plays where your job is actually to get out of the way there. And let's give credit to Cuylle. It's actually, it was kind of a odd, just like storyline third period on this. Like, it was kind of funny. Like, so apparently last night Will Cuylle and Wyatt Johnston were actually teammates for the Windsor Spitfires for a couple seasons, and really fun tandem to watch play together with Windsor. And so I know those two had dinner together last night in New York. And so obviously the Rangers got the win at the end, but it was kind of fitting for someone who watched them play together in Windsor to see both of them have an impact in the third period. So kind of a fun thing because Cooley's an underrated player too. I mean, within that Rangers team, now they've all been terrible at home. So I don't think I think we need to state real quick, because I don't know if enough of our viewers know how big of a deal it is that the Rangers won a home game.
Yeah.
Because this is a, I think it was only their
Sean, they're
third
now
home win of the
3-8-1 at MSG.
Yeah, like it was at a spot where like that team was, at one point they went 4 or 5 games in a row without even scoring a goal at home. So this is obviously we're a star-centric show and we're going to stick with all of that, but it is worth noting right now for the Rangers, this is like Christmas morning. So
it is.
I would just like to point out that we are $140 away from the Luds personalized F off, which might be a great way to end the show tonight. But we're going to get...
I'd like to sign off with that one.
But we're going to hear German polka version of the Luds song when we return from our ad break here on the DLS Stars postgame show, which starts right now.
And now I'm going to talk about the Black Friday sale, right? Is that the plan?
Just keep talking.
Not Black Fridays. This is the Cyber Monday Die Hard sale.
No, Cyber Monday, sorry. But you were going to give the gift of sports fandom. Well, you are, because you're going to be the one partaking in the sale. 67% off, become a diehard, only $26 for the first year. As you heard from Owen at the start of the show, he's never seen a deal this good. And if Owen hasn't seen a deal this good, that means it's almost too good to be true, and it's not. You can get in it now. You get a free t-shirt, merch discounts, and you get everything that comes with being a diehard. You get into the Discord. You get into you get early access to subscriber only events. You get early, I think, notifications on things as well. And on top of that, you get to be part of this really cool community where we flip people off and we become friends with them. There's nothing better. Become a diehard, do that, and you also get to experience live ad reads from me when the other ones were pre-taped. So,
well done, Luds.
Thumbs up.
He didn't give you any extra time.
What extra time? What do I need extra time for?
Well, he didn't go.
We've
into
heard this
time.
one before.
Yes.
These shirts. Can we pull up the Wyatt 53-bit shirt? Is it 53-bit?
16-bit. He's number 53.
I know, but I thought, why wouldn't it be 53-bit then?
Because that's not how it's designed.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. See,
you were in this game, Luds. NHL 93 to 95. This is the graphic.
I'm sure I did not make
EA
it.
Sports.
Can we pull up the Moose shirt next to it? Or do we we don't have.
Hey, Sean.
We don't have that capability. So, anyways, it went from the 53 Luds bit shirt, even though it's 8-bit or 6-bit, 16-bit.
If we had a,
it went from the Pavelski bit shirt, right?
No, it was Madonna, the 9.
Oh, it's a 9-bit shirt.
No, it's a. This is like an Abbott and Costello routine. Who's on first?
How many bits is it?
16-bit.
That's what I said. It went from the Pavelski bit shirt.
Oh, I get it now.
Okay, now let's pull up the Moose shirt. There you go. We can't put them side by side because we don't have the technology.
High resolution.
And so anyways, and then there's, well, we don't have to talk about the finisher. I wanted to talk about the face-off collection. That's over with.
No, it's not over with.
Oh, it's not over with. I thought it was done. I tried to talk about it earlier.
Ryan is wearing it tonight. You won't see
but,
Ryan on camera.
Yeah, but you guys got free shirts. That's nice. We like these. And they're still green and black. So everybody can get these. Are they 67% off?
No, the sale for the shirts ended yesterday.
So you got to pay full price for them now?
Back to full price. But
I thought they were sold out.
$26 tonight for your diehard membership if you haven't, and you get a free shirt of your choice. You could get that one for less than.
So are they $26 because they're 67% off?
No.
Are they always $26?
No.
Well, then how do they get so cheap?
Because if you buy a diehard membership, which is 67% off, you get a free T-shirt for your first year of your annual.
See right there, 67% off
to be a diehard, and you get a free shirt. So then pick this one, or whichever one you like.
How much does it normally cost to be a diehard?
Well, it's $79.99 for a year.
Is that 67% off?
To 26, I believe so.
Okay. Well, that's what it should be then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hey, we just
got to get a shirt.
We just got another $50 donation.
That was for us to shut up.
We're getting closer.
Let's just move on.
I would like to point out, Sean, very quickly that I still have, although I haven't taken out of a box in my storage, of my Sega Genesis with NHL 95 in it. I'll bet you there's a number 3 16-bit Craig Ludwig on the Dallas Stars.
I do not believe so.
1995. Why would you not?
Is it all the Dallas Stars?
It's the entire league.
Is it like a video?
I did.
Yes, NHL 95, 1995.
I never played one of them. Never, ever.
On a related note, I found. On a related note, I found when I was cleaning out my office the other day, I found my old Game Boy Color with NHL Blades of Steel from '98.
Nice.
And on that, and it had in that game.
You should see how excited Ryan just got when you said Blades of Steel.
Yes, in the starting D pair for the Dallas Stars in that game is Craig Ludwig and Darian Hatcher. So you get you start, and it's and that's one where Luds you can do no line changes.
What? We're not going overtime.
If you want to do your tell off, we have to be in overtime.
My what off?
We'll get to that in a minute. Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, we're not going overtime, are we?
We have to talk about overtime because we haven't talked about that goal, Sean.
Oh, that
yes.
This is why when you're
the
at
overtime
long
goal.
Distance, it's difficult.
Yes,
so let's talk about overtime real quick, as Gavrikov scores on a rebound from Panarin, and that's why they win 3-2. Even though the Stars extend their point streak on the road to 11 games.
It was a I mean, the Rangers deserve to win.
That's a good wrap up,
right?
Sean.
Yeah. When you have I mean, Gavrikov locked himself up as the villain of the week for next week. If people want to know that, right? Like he's definitely villain of the week if we want to go with that right now. But yeah, Rangers outshot him 21-3 in the third period and overtime combined, and it just kind of felt like this was after the Rangers tied the game. I don't think there was ever in my mind a space where like, okay, Dallas is going to pick this up and win this game, and so. Credit to the Rangers on that part. And I know people in the chat said they don't like when I give credit where it's due, but I'm doing it.
He's reading.
There. Look at that. I like it.
He's reading the negative comments, but then he's responding.
Oh, hey, Sean, how did you rate Shesterkin's game tonight?
It was good. I mean, it's for his standard. That's probably what the Rangers have to expect. I thought even the, well, before the goal, who had the odd man rush against the flow of play? Oh, and they missed the net in the third period. Who was that?
You're talking about on the one. Let's see,
in the third period.
See, Sean, you keep asking him. He's going to go through all his notes, and we're going to end up going overtime.
Well, we're going to do that anyway if we get to the donation part.
That's my fault. I should have never asked you about Shesterkin.
You're the one that said that.
Way,
yeah.
Either way, that was a play where in the third period there where that wasn't a save because the shot missed the net. I thought that was a good movement and good reaction by Shesterkin to force the play wide. So I thought he was good, but it's kind of what has to be expected with him as on that Rangers team, honestly. So
okay, we don't need to.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Yeah, yeah, we're good. We're good. Move on.
Sean, it's polka
moving
time.
On up, Wheezy.
It's polka time.
Polka.
The Jeffersons.
According to GM Ben, it's time for polka.
His blonde hair has flow, his shin pads were wide. Even Vinnie Paul would say that he's a swell guy.
Luds, we love our Luds.
2 cups to his name, number 3 on his back. He only played defense, was never on the attack.
Luds, we love our Luds.
I cried Ludwig, he's the man. Nobody can do an ad read like you can. His fists are like bricks, he's rugged and tough. He does what he wants because he doesn't give a puck.
Luds, we love our Luds.
Everybody!
Fade to black.
Luds, we love our Luds. Luds, we love our Luds.
I think we should be playing that particular tune on December 7th at Hooters.
I mean, we have it now.
We have it.
So,
play that
which
for
do you
those people.
think, Sean? I'm going to ask you because
hands.
I have a guess on Luds, but which is catchier to you, the original or the polka version?
The second one is catchier.
His blunder has flown.
Like,
I'm telling you, we better not be going to OT.
Sorry, Sean, what was your answer?
The second one, I like the polka. I like them both, but the polka is the has something to it. Has something special.
A little
to it.
more to it.
Little accordion?
A little more meat on the bone on that one. Yeah.
What about you in the chat? Which one do you like better? The Irish jig or the German polka?
Isn't that what we just answered?
Well, I'm asking the chat.
Oh, the chat.
Yeah.
Well, they can't answer.
The viewers, they can in the chat.
Okay. We're going to sit here and wait for him to respond?
Well, no, I'm going to talk to you guys if you'd like. So the Stars have to play tomorrow night against the New Jersey Devils.
Devils didn't play tonight, did they?
I will look.
I believe they played 2 nights ago and lost 4-3 because I was watching that game. So I'm sure they're not playing 3-3.
Well,
this isn't the coast.
Wasn't that Brendan Dillon's 1,000th game?
No, that would have been
games ago.
That was last night. Maybe I watched that other game 2 nights ago.
So they played
last night.
They played yesterday.
He got KO'd, then came back in the third.
That's right.
I don't understand that.
They lost to the Blue Jackets 5-3.
Yeah, that was.
They lost to the Flyers on Saturday 5-3, and then they play the Stars tomorrow. So yes,
okay.
Interesting run for a form. They have to play Dallas and then Vegas back to back. Vegas on Thursday. So they'll be playing a back to back at home as they welcome the Stars and then the Golden Knights. I would say that they're probably playing without Tyler Seguin tomorrow. Yes? Would you think after what we saw? I mean,
yeah. I would, yeah, that would be
Most
my
likely,
guess.
even
I
if it's
would
a precautionary thing.
51%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you have Nathan Bastian. He can come in, but that's, Bastian and Seguin. Now, Bastian, this would be a big one for him because he used to play. He was a Devil for a really long time, most of his career. So he'll obviously be fired up to play.
I know what I wanted to talk about.
Let's have it.
Look up face-off percentages from the Dallas Stars tonight.
From tonight?
Yep.
I got it for you.
You've got Faksa, you've got Jamie Benn, you've got Rope Hintz. Give me their face-off percentages.
Radek Faksa went 7 for 10, 70%. Jamie Benn, 3 of 4, 75%. And Rope Hintz went 6 for 14, 43%.
Why was Colin Blackwell taking the face-off in overtime?
He went 5 of 8, 63%.
I don't understand why he was taking that face-off. I would have Radek out there. I mean, or
to try
Jamie,
to win that draw,
or Jamie. And again, I know they're lefties, but Jamie's a bull, and Radek, but a vet, and I'm sure it's because it was his backhand side of the net. Maybe that's what they were thinking. So what do we got? Oh, Owen's got the double bird. You got the double bird.
Well, I forgot, so I had to make
Double.
up with a bonus one.
Oh,
Sorry, guys, I got distracted by polka talk and forgot that it was my turn. So there you go. Now,
feels good, don't it?
oh, very freeing, liberating, in fact.
Yeah, I was just curious why Colin Blackwell's in the circle. But again, right-handed, that side of the net. Maybe that was Gully's thinking. Anyway, I mean, we can't not putting it on that play, but
Yeah, exactly.
well, I
So
kind of have them.
we have a game tomorrow night. It's the Stars and Devils, as I talked about. I would expect Jake Ottinger would start after Casey played tonight. And, of course, they said Ottinger had a little bit of a stomach bug, I believe was the report. But he was there. He backed up to Smith tonight. Most likely he will start tomorrow night. And it's not much of travel, right? From Manhattan to northeastern New Jersey.
No.
So that'll be
drive across the bridge.
right. And they probably
head to
don't
the
even
swamp.
change hotels until the game, right? They'll probably stay wherever they are in New York and then just bus over
before the game
and play the game.
Yep.
So
What?
as far as that's your drop, isn't that great? The what? That's so confusing when you go, what?
I do that quite a bit, I think.
What?
Yeah.
Ryan dropped
I'll
that
try
in.
to be better.
He completely tried to do the stop down. So
Do
go ahead.
we think Seguin was going to play tomorrow night either way? Just quick question on that.
You just missed it.
Because there's what?
I said you just missed our conversation about it.
Did you
No, I
just say
didn't.
what?
About 2 minutes ago, I literally looked at Luds and said, hey, Tyler's probably not saying. And he said 51% chance.
No. I'm saying before the injury.
Pre-injury.
We've heard a lot about Tyler we've heard a lot about I'm just saying was the plan I'm saying on this we've heard a lot about Tyler and
I see what
managing
you're
his
saying.
body and everything like that. Was there any chance in your guys' mind that Nathan Bastian was coming in for Tyler no matter what before he got hurt tonight? So
I think Bastian
potentially
plays
there-
tomorrow regardless, but I think he might have come in for a Blackwell more so than a Seguin. I mean, Seguin has not missed a game this year. So,
I know, but it's just,
there may be a conversation of is he as effective in that second night of a back-to-back at his age?
Mhm.
And does he feel the effects a little bit more? I mean,
Well,
he hasn't been sat out of a game yet
he's
this
looked
year.
really good this year.
Yeah.
You could say the same
He
thing
has.
about Jamie Benn.
yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
yes, there is that. GM Ben, if you're still in the chat, which I'm assuming you are, I don't think we've reached the tier of which we'd have to go to overtime.
No.
The reason why we'd go to overtime is so that GM Ben would be happy with letting you sign off in the way that you would find most cathartic, which is to curse off the entire viewing audience.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah,
We didn't
but
hit that.
I
We didn't
don't
get there.
believe that we've reached
And this
that
doesn't
tier.
carry over, right?
No. This is just tonight.
Okay.
Listen, we don't do these kind of gimmicks and hijinks every night. We are a very serious hockey show with some fun. But that
Are
being
we?
said,
Are we?
we're at $410. And so if somebody doesn't donate $90 in the next 30 seconds,
Ain't got
we
time.
will remind you that it's 5:30 pregame show tomorrow. It'll be Luds and myself and Ryan. No Sam or Sean tomorrow. And then the team will be
Because
back
Sam's going to be
in-
working on his song.
He should be. The team will be back in
Yes.
on Friday night for a home game against the San Jose Sharks. So as we say, look, you got a couple middle fingers from Luds. You got some bonus ones from Sean. You paid for me to do it. We heard 2 songs tonight. It was a lot of fun. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Give him a free one. Give
So
him a
long,
free one,
everyone.
Sean. Give him a free one. Give him a free one.
His blonde hair has flow, his shin pads were wide. Even Vinnie Paul would say that he's a swell guy.
Luds, Luds,
That's exactly what
Luds.
2 cups to his name,